Hey, hi Leo. How's it going? Pardon me for the appearance today. I am on my moon cycle as of this morning, so I'm really just honoring how I'm feeling and being chill today with my appearance. Leo, Sun and Rising, this will be your timeless message. So that I trust that whenever you see this, that you will be ready to hear this message and you can apply it as it resonates. So, before we get started, I also want to encourage you and remind you to, if you like this video and you resonate with this message, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you will receive notifications and updates for whenever I post a reading for your sign, which will most likely be now on a weekly basis here on YouTube. I will have such a better camera quality soon. I am using my laptop right now to just go ahead and get started and share these messages with you all and not postpone it any longer. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use primarily my intuition as always, and what is being channeled and coming through for me to share with you throughout this reading. And I will also be using my oracle deck here, Key to the Universe Oracle deck, which is very like Plutonian, Scorpionic, Saturnian, like in-depth messages to apply to your physical experience. Okay. And I'll also be using, I feel called to my tarot cards as well as the cardology deck. So we're going to start with the oracle cards. And I'm going to pull them by feel based on your energy, Leo. So what does Leo, Sun, and Rising need to know at this time? Okay, Leo. Some patterns are showing up. So let's see what these patterns are about. If it's repeated patterns or putting an end to some patterns. Okay, so I think you're putting an end to some patterns or just things you are becoming aware. We have choices here. I know there's a glare, I'm sorry. These are really shiny cards. And we have control here. Look at that water energy. That water. And we're in Cancer season. So we're in water sign season. Now, patterns here in this oracle deck, it talks about kind of how I said, how, you're either repeating patterns and that's coming out because it's an opportunity for you to become aware of, I'm hearing like perhaps a shadow aspect of how you are showing up for yourself, for your own reality and life that you are desiring and creating. And so some of you are needing to assess here if you are repeating this shadow, pattern of yours. It's being presented to you for a reason at this time. And then I think others of you are making the choice to stop these patterns or stop any patterns, perhaps in even relationships in your life with patterns with other people, or that you have been allowing or kind of complacent to other people and how they've been showing up in your life. okay, and in your connection, your relationship with them. And then control here, and this deck talks about giving up the reins, sort of. It's not about being in control. It's about the universe is in control. Divine is at the wheel, okay? And or maybe not at the wheel. You're at the wheel. You're the captain of your own ship, but the wind is, you cannot control the wind. That is controlled by divine. That is controlled by the moon and the waters, okay? And you have to navigate that using your intuition, deciding here, making the choice to say, you know what, I am the captain of my own ship. I'm not going to continue to uphold here, these shadow aspects of myself that are being presented to me, or I'm not going to continue to uphold here because it's keeping me from where I'm actually trying to go, that island that you're trying to sell your ship to, but you keep doing the same thing and setting up your sails and all of that. And so you're not going to get very far with the same way of showing up, Leo. So something is changing. That's one thing for certain, whether you're releasing your own patterns or you are releasing this pattern of, how you've been allowing others to show up in your experience and for you. Okay, but something is changing. The reins are out of your hands at this point, and there's an opportunity to be aware of that and assess, okay, what your next steps are. Let's move into, I'm feeling the cardology deck calling to me here for you. Because what is this change, or what are these patterns? It feels like people outside of you, and then I also feel like for some of you, it's you. Let's see. Tell me about these patterns for Leo. Okay. All right. Yeah. So for most of you, and that's funny because in the image of this Three of Wands in the tarot, which this is the Three of Spades in cardology, but very similar meanings, it is actually these ships that are sailing or trying to dock, like they need somewhere to like come in, and like dock in that image. So I don't know why that analogy just came to me to use for you being the captain of your own ship and setting up your sails properly, and but that just came to me. But we have the Nine of Hearts and the Ten of Hearts here, which is the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the tarot. So in regards to your patterns and the King of Clubs at the bottom of the deck, I think this is you, Leo. This is you in this position, the King of Swords, King of Clubs. And it's time to be very, I'm hearing the word strict, but I don't think it's strict. I think it's just a firmness. It's very direct. It's very authentic. It's very truthful. And there's no, I'm hearing like there's no wiggle room. There's no need for any when it comes to your relationships, because we have two, hearts, cups, cards here. And I think it's very much connected to other people. So this is an opportunity, Leo, for you to put yourself first, is what I'm hearing. You need to be very certain and sure of yourself and what you are needing, where you're selling your ship to. Okay, you have to be very I'm hearing strategic, and just there's just this like seriousness here of like, okay, we're not playing any more games. Where are we going? Where are we taking this ship? And who is coming with us with the cups and the hearts here? Like, where are we going? Is there going to be, is this plan making sense for me to actually be able to dock these ships when we get there? Can they dock? Like, am I setting things? Are you setting things into place, Leo, that they really make sense for you and your, especially emotional fulfillment here? Now, I still think that there are the two, because I keep hearing that some of you, need to prioritize yourself and plan accordingly. And then others of you could open up a bit more here to others. And the pattern is this Nine of Cups energy. We'll see what comes out with the actual tarot cards. But the pattern for others of you is kind of sitting here at your throne, like by yourself. And you've been doing that for a while, is what I'm hearing. But now it's time for you to come together with others, open up to the creativity, the passions, the experiences of others. They have insight, they have knowledge, they have things that they can share with you that are very and could be very valuable to you in your experience, Leo. And then again, others of you need to just really focus on being that, here on your throne, making sure that your cups are overflowing before you're, or I should say, so that you can, give with this 10 of Cups here, because some of you are creating building a family, creating a home, going to have children soon, and you're like planning for this. So you have to make sure that your cups are overflowing first in order for you to show up in that family unit that you're creating and building here for yourself. Congratulations. In order for that to feel like solid and like stable and like really secure for you, I'm hearing, especially on an emotionally fulfilling level. Okay, so there's some plans needed here, and perhaps it is still opening up to maybe it's your partner or just people that are really close to you, that really, I don't want to say close to you, that you really value on a heart level, okay? And their intellectualism as well, I'm hearing, can really support you in making these plans as far as the family life and the family unit and the home and the children that are coming and all of that is concerned, because there's a lot of you that are ready to settle down. And I feel I could be talking to a masculine with this part here, with the King of Clubs showing up. So this is that like father energy that's like, he means business. He's taking care of things, and he's making sure that nothing and no one is standing in the way of the fulfillment on all levels for his kingdom, his family, and himself. Okay. And then again, others of you, I think you could maybe do with a little less of this, like, it's kind of the shadow side of the King of Clubs. And that's the pattern, is this like, I'm hearing like I, me. And that's that whole like controlling thing where you're like, it's my way or the highway. Like that's the term that I'm hearing. And you're putting yourself on this pedestal, and you're saying, I'm this is, all about me. And it's like, it's not all about you. There's other people here. There's a family, there's friends, there's, brothers and sisters, and there's people that, these connections that are really valuable. And you're a little too focused on what it is that you're doing for yourself. And there's a shadow to this. That's what I'm getting. But let's see what comes through the tarot for you, Leo. There's some sort of a choice either has been made or needs to be made, and some sort of control that needs to be released. So change. Oop. Sorry, my cards are flying all over the place. So there's change. There's an opportunity for some change. What are these changes? Actually, let's clarify first with the tarot. What are these patterns, Leo? Tell me about these patterns. Okay. What are these patterns for Leo? Yeah. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position as the pattern. So usually this is like, when it's in the upright position, it's like, I'm hearing like, go for the gold. Like, you got it. You made, the plans. It's working out that way. Like, go for it. Take your time, but go for it. When it's in the reverse position, there's a need to like halt, like stop and reassess what you are moving toward when it comes to your earthly endeavors. So that's the pattern, is maybe this like going forward without really assessing, like being honest with yourself, if that really makes sense. Is that really a plan that makes sense for your earthly experience, your earthly endeavors? I think some of you are too focused on, I just gotta keep going. I'm hearing like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And it's like, you can't just keep swimming. Like that's why it's reversed. Like, you need to stop. There's something that you're not being honest with yourself about. And again, this is not for all of you. The other side of that is, I'm still feeling, for other Leos, is just to, before you go forward, it's there, you need to move slowly, like a slow, methodical approach to and toward what you are desiring for your earthly experience going forward. Let's keep going. What is this control? Tell me about control for Leo here. Okay. Yeah. Two of Cups in the upright position. So definitely something, like I said, about relationships here. I'm going to get another card for control. Yeah, the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, so this is kind of that same energy. It's like you can't go forward with, that's where the patterns come in, right? You can't go forward, I'm hearing, on your own terms. The pattern is this, like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. And usually, in the upright position, this is like moving from the rainy clouds to the sunshine, harmony, like moving away from turbulence and chaos. But it's reversed. So some of you are still, it's almost like you're trying to make yourself believe that you're not in that turbulence or in that chaos. But this is a pattern of yours. That's what I was saying. This is a shadow showing up for some of you. For others of you, I think those of you that are like, building a family unit, with, the Two of Cups also here, you have a partner that you're perhaps, you're moving with, or, you guys are planning, or you've been talking about having children. We also have the Hierophant at the bottom. So sometimes this can be referring to marriage, commitment. So others of you, like I said, I think you're needing some more support. Like you're needing support. And it starts with you sitting down and saying, okay, this is what's currently the case, and this is where I want to go towards. So like, how do we do that? How do we do that? Two of Cups is here. How do we, not I, how do we together, make this our reality, make this happen? Slow, methodical approach. Okay. And then again, others of you, you're not fooling anybody. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're not fooling anyone. I think you're leaving behind with this pattern of yours, this shadow. You're like, oh, I'm just going to keep going and do my own thing. But it's like you're leaving behind some connections. And this is in the upright position. So there's a relationship or multiple connections that are supportive of you, that can really add some value to your life, to your experience, but you're stuck in this idea, this fantasy, this approach that's not, you're missing something, some screws. And it's time to open up here as well. The Hierophant is learning, and it's knowledge, wisdom here. And I think you have it in you, Leo. Those of you that are kind of stuck in this shadow, like this pattern of being like self-centered, not in a way that's positive or healthy. There's a relationship here for you that you're leaving out because you're just like, I have to, I'm going. And it's not a healthy, I'm just going to go and keep swimming. So there's some screws missing, like I said. And so it's important for you to take a pause, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and assess here using your inner compass, your intuition, and your wisdoms. I know you have it. I know you have it. Who am I leaving behind that actually they should be right here on this boat, on this ship with me? How have I been showing up in these connections? Have I been self-centered? Or have I been considerate and I'm hearing like even beyond consideration, have I been receptive to the experience of others? the knowledge, their insight, from their experience, their life experience. What is the choice? What is the choice here for Leo? Some of you, I think those of you that have been, okay, yeah. Okay, no, all of you. No matter which is resonating, from what I was just speaking on, I think all of you need, you need to go on a vacation. Some of you, it's like a retreat or something like that. Just put yourself in a different environment that is maybe quieter, or there's just not so much like outside noise. I think those of you that you're planning this like family unit, to have children and to, move into a home with your partner, I think you need a vacation. And you could be having one coming up soon. So good. I think you've been working really hard, even if it's not physically, some of you, it's mentally, and you're being asked to take a pause, and just like take care of yourself right now so that you can be receptive to this methodical, strategic, approach, plan for what the next steps are for you and your partner and this family unit that you are, building together. And then others of you who are just kind of on this like go by myself, I think you need to take a retreat. That's what I keep hearing. You need to retreat. There's some spiritual, like that's what's coming through, which just also makes sense that the Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck. There's some spiritual grounding, healing, but some spiritual work that you need to do. Because there's some sort of an insecurity, that's what it is, that is unconsciously, leading you to run away. You're running away. You think you're running toward your dreams and your destiny but you're running away from something, and it has to do with connection, relationship with others. And this is not just romantic. But let's see what this choice is about. Literally, you guys, I can't make this up. Choice, judgment. You need to make a decision. It's in the upright position. It's time to, for some of you, really look yourself in the mirror and be really honest with yourself. Not critical, not judging, from a place that's harsh. But there's something that you really need to look in the mirror about yourself. And I'm hearing this especially for those of you that have been running, toward what seems demise. You're in your shadow. It's not your destiny that you're running toward. And that's why I say you need to go on retreat so that you can really be with yourself and get really honest and look at your shadows and make a decision for yourself and how you're going to go forward. Because something is not right. Something's not fair. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. And I don't think it's these other people, because they showed up in the upright position. Two of Cups. I think it's you, and I think you're not being fair in some connections. And you need to reassess that and get really honest with yourself. And don't even make it about these other people. Like, this is about, like I said, there's some sort of insecurity. There's some doubt I'm hearing, some insecurity when it comes to, connections. And I don't think this is romantic. I think this is everything else but romantic connections. But how have you been showing up in these connections? All right, let's get one more final card for you, Leo, from the tarot. And then we'll get some affirmation cards from this oracle deck to wrap up your message. One more card for Leo, please. Thank you. The 7 of Wands. This is perseverance through the challenges, through your shadows, through what seem like obstacles that come your way, be it something or someone outside of you or yourself. They're meant to be overcome. When you are persevering in your truth, when you are being really honest with yourself about where you're at and what you need and how you've been showing up. I feel like this last part of this message was for those of you who you're kind of like more in this shadow, because we also have Justice at the bottom of the deck and it's reversed. So something is for certain out of balance and ready to come back into balance. All right, let's close out your message, Leo, with these oracle cards. I love these. It's always so nice to finish a message with these because they have the moon on them. So they're very like just light and feminine and just so supportive and helping you to apply what you received here to your physical, reality and experience. Instead of just like, oh, here's a blurb of all these messages and do with it what you will, like, which I know you will anyway, but like, I'd rather support you, when ending a message and actually taking those next steps for yourself. Okay, what are we affirming for Leo? Oh. My dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible. Okay, 2 more for you. Oh my God, this is that retreat. This is that vacation. I allow stillness to heal and reveal. One more, please. Leo. These cards are crazy. All right, let's see. That's 2 more. We'll take it. There's that retreat energy again. Proper rest helps me feel and look my best. And then there's the connection that you need, Leo. Okay. Collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. Don't leave out other people, connections from this vision of yours. Okay? I also just want to show you this because I can't make this stuff up. There is medicine in my shadow. And there's that wisdom, the owl. Okay? That's your message, Leo. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this is supportive for you on your journey forward. I'm really excited for you. Your season is coming up toward the end of this month, and I think it's going to be really, really beautiful and bright and opportunistic time. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button below and hit the subscribe button as well to stay notified on when I post readings for you, Leo. I also wanted to add that, which you can find it in the description box, but I am also offering half off any session that is offered or posted up on my website, which is this, but it's personalized. It's very in-depth, like clarifying session that we will have together. So I will see you soon. Thank you.